Well, hey everybody, it's Sean from Our Vision Nomadic Living, and today's video is going to be an unboxing and installation video of our new Starlink. Yes! So we're down here at the Moab BLM Goose Island campground. I'm sure many of you have seen the pictures. We have that 600-foot rock cliff off to the north side of us. We have had service in here, but it's fairly spotty, and when the towers get overloaded with all the visitors to the Moab area, really slow and sketchy. But I'm hoping by tonight we'll be watching the Rings of Power streaming. Right babe?
Absolutely.
I ordered the Flag Buddy system for the Starlink. Big kudos and thumbs up to Mark Guido of Grand Adventure. Gonna basically steal his idea. So let's get this box open, see what we got. It's windy. So part of the kit that Flag Buddy put together is this little connector so that you can connect the Dishy directly on top of the 2-inch telescoping, well, they're not telescoping, the flagpoles. So Flag Buddy put together this kit of 2 4-foot sections of aluminum pipe, and then this connector. We've got a stand, which we probably are not going to use very often, as our hope is to mount it on the flagpole. And our Dishy.
Why do you call it a Dishy instead of a dish?
It's what everybody calls it. It's a Dishy.
Oh.
Got our router. Got our cable, 75 feet of cable. For right now, I'm just going to sit that in there, and a power cord. And there we have it, that Flag Buddy pole kit that they've put out specifically for Starlink. You can see the connector there at the top, which allows the Dishy to connect right on top of the pole. And then unfortunately my video feed died while I was doing this, but I took a drill, and it indicates that if you want to run the wire up through the pole, you do need to drill this out a little bit more. There is a hole there to begin with, but it's not a large enough hole to feed the wire connector through. But went ahead and put those 2 pole pieces together, put the connector on top, and I ran the wire down kitty corner across the trailer, and I went up and into my slide. I'll show you, having previously run some lines up through the bottom of this slide for our solar system. So behind the TV, I've set up the router right there. It's just sitting right there. The router's plugged in. That yellow cord actually comes up from my 2,000 watt inverter, so that when we're boondocking or off grid, that's how I get electricity, AC back here through our inverter. But overall, pretty happy with the Starlink. We've streamed some movies a few nights now. It's been interesting to watch the speeds. I've had speeds as low as 3 megabytes, and I've had it upwards of 200 sitting right here. And of course, with the RV package, we are already we're in the deprioritized, so a lot of it will be dependent on the amount of connections to the satellites overhead. It's been interesting because in the last several days, I already mentioned this, but Joel has his Starlink that he is operating. We now have ours. We had 2 other people in the campground with Starlink dishes, and that may have also contributed to the very slow speed. But I don't know. I mean, the next morning I got up and nobody's left, and had almost 200. So Angie and I were able to watch The Rings of Power. We're all caught up on that, and we'll see how it treats us over the next little while. I changed the default setting down to 0. And that is effectively going to turn off my throttle.
I mean, it's not down here, but it looks like it might be raining at Portal Overlook. That's fine.